Hi ladies, greetings from Indianapolis. Michelle told me that you all are in the middle of a Get Fit, Get Healthy challenge, and you're wondering about ways to dress your new forms, your new silhouette. Well, I'm excited to take a break from my cookie making and present buying and present wrapping today to join you via video to give you some ideas. If you want to get a pen and some paper, let's run through some of these ideas for you. How about if you have a thick middle? Now, most of us, when we are losing weight, the last place that it's going to come is from our midsection. So let me give you some ideas on how to dress to minimize a thick middle. Anything that's monochromatic will help you do that. Things that have a nipped-in waist. So a jacket or a shirt where the lines of it, where the seaming is, go in at the waist will help minimize a thick middle. Also be careful when you wear outfits that have a print or have a different color to them. Be conscious of where that print is and where that break in color is. For example, if you have on a pair of black pants and a red shirt, right where the red shirt ends and the black pants start, from a distance, that's where people are going to take a look, and that's where people are going to look at you and notice if you have any lumps or bumps. So if you don't want people to look at your hip line or your midsection, make sure that you're wearing something monochromatic from top to bottom, or make sure that your top ends past your midsection, so more like at your hip, like a tunic. Anything that has an empire waist or an empire style will bring attention away from your midsection and up towards your face. Another tip would be anything that has a plunging neckline, or oops, sorry if that messed up my mic, or if anything that has a deep neckline. From a distance, where people are looking first is going to be any place that you have skin exposed. So if you have a lot of skin exposed at your neckline, that's where people are going to look, and that's where the attention is going to be in your outfit. A shift dress is always good to minimize your waistline, and going into the new year, that would be a great style to look for your New Year celebrations. Anything that has a boat neck or 3/4 length sleeve top will also help to minimize your midsection. If your issue is a little bit further south, a little bit more in your hip and thigh area, some ideas for you there would be to wear something with a very wide collar, a jacket or a blouse with a wide collar. Think 1970s wide collar. That will help minimize your hip. Also, shoulder pads. Remember the days of Dynasty in Dallas? Okay, those of you under 35 or 40 have no idea what I'm talking about. But shoulder pads were huge in the 80s, and that does minimize your hips because it gives you an upside-down triangle silhouette. A coat that flares slightly at your midsection will also do that for you. So something like a trench coat or something like that. The styles that are popular now, the skater skirts that are popular, those will also help minimize your hips. When you wear the skater skirt, because it's kind of a blouson kind of a style, it's a little bit looser fitting, make sure that you pair that with a top that has a little bit more of a body conscious fit. And you'll also want to make sure you do that with a higher heel. Then your proportions aren't messed up and your midlines are still where they should be. Dresses with shirring at the bodice can also help slenderize your hips. Be careful of things like tulip skirts or tiered skirts, or things that are popular that I'm seeing. If you're conscious about your hips and your thighs, stay away from anything that has a lot of fringe or that has a lot of movement, or skirts that have a lot of print to them. Anything that has movement or a print is where you're bringing attention to your outfit. So keep all the detail to the top half of your outfit. And what about those ladies that have a large bust line? Now, in the workshops that I do, I think it's funny because the ladies that do have a large bust line do struggle with finding things that fit properly. Those ladies that are trying to enhance their bust line just kind of roll their eyes like, yeah, I would have those problems. Well, let me tell you, if you have a large bust line, the last thing that you really want is for people to be staring at it, especially at holiday gatherings. So some ways to minimize your bust line would be to wear a crossover style tee, which seems a little contradictory, but the crossover style tee will bring attention back to your face. Anything with a V-neck will bring attention back to your face. Of course, wearing scarves, bold jewelry, bold lipstick, all of those things will bring attention to your face and away from your bust line. Well, I hope you would enjoy these tips. For more information about me and some other helpful fashion information, I invite you to visit my blog, fashionanswers.blogspot.com. I also manage a blog for Goodwill Industries. If you go to goodwilltips.blogspot.com, there's some great information there. And of course, you can find me on my website, kathyfriend.com, or on Facebook, and that's Kathy Friend Image Consultant. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season.